What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. So for many years in the United States of America, African Americans were considered, or the Negro, or the Black Americans. We were considered the largest minority group in the country. And that is, in comparisons to, like Asians, Hispanics, and whoever else may be. But things have changed. Power dynamics changed. Now the Latino community is the biggest minority group in America. And the Latino community even can include those from African descent, Afro-Latinas, right? Blacks from Brazil or Dominican Republic. They're not counted in our population. They are counted in the Latino population. We know that you have Mexicans that are there, people from Puerto Rico, Dominican, Dominican Republic. So this is the largest group now. So people, as far as politicians and public policy and companies, the black vote has been shifted, secondarily, tertiary, and people are now going towards the first vote now, the biggest vote, which could be the Latino population. Now I want to bring in Goldman Sachs, huge financial institution, and they have said that they're going to pour in, I believe, $100 million into investing into black women and other things. Now, obviously, remember now, this is not black men. Okay. Goldman Sachs is going to give $100 million to black women. Jennifer Lopez, who is super rich and successful in her own right, has challenged this idea. And this has black women upset today on Twitter and other parts of the world. I want to play this small clip and then we'll come back and talk about it.
It's a very smart business play for you guys. It's a smart thing for you to invest in people like us because we know what our communities want more than anybody. I believe we're investing about $100 million and putting it into the communities for black women, and I would love to do that with Latinas as well.
All you've built up for a long time can really amplify this.
So as you see, Jennifer Lopez is asking Goldman Sachs for the same thing that black women got. Okay? So listen, if you've given this to black women, you should also give it to Latinas. Black women are pissed off today. But if you look at the numbers, if you look at who has more businesses, if you look who is the most growing population, the Latino community is right. We're not talking about who put more time in the country. We're not talking about who invested more into the nation. We're not dealing with that. We're talking about right now, right here, right now. That's Latinos. But see, here's something else that black women want to be mad about. See, you did the same thing to black men. See, whenever black men got something, what did you say? What about us? Oh, have we never forgotten? Let's talk about Barack Obama's My Brother's Keeper initiative. Now, black women have been getting a lot of things subsidiaries from the government. They're black women and they're black. Kill two birds with one stone. Black men are getting nothing in comparison to what they give black women from the government. Okay? But when Barack Obama wanted to launch My Brother's Keeper, an initiative to aid black men, black women shot it down. No, what about black women? So wait a minute. In a complete political dictatorship, everything in the black community sits around about you. And nothing should be done to help the men in your community who will intend, if they have money, will help you. Don't believe me? Let's talk about the Ice Cube situation when he went on to Fox Soul. The plan for Black America. Ice Cube set out a plan that he had an idea that he would take to the Republicans, whoever's in power, Vivica Fox, Lisa Ray, Claudia Jordan, those women on that damn podcast What did they say? What about black women? He says, boo, the plan for black America is black men and black women. What about black women? Okay, so now Jennifer Lopez is giving y'all the same energy y'all been giving black men the whole time. Okay? When y'all want things for yourself, some other group is gonna say, what about Latin women now? They say it's easy to beat us with that stick, but see, you can't beat the Latino woman with that stick because they're bigger than black women. They get more organized than black women, and they're the number one minority group in the nation. They have a bigger political voting bloc. They give more money. And Goldman Sachs better not say no to Latino women because they know that the Latina community got more power than us. And black women is mad at J-Lo, but they know that they better not take it too far. Because the Latino population outnumbers us now. But see, you wouldn't have that problem so much if you would have looked at the community that you're from and not be so fragmented. And I'm not saying all black women are like that, but when it came to black men, you didn't want your men to be uplifted like you. But the problem is when Latino women get uplifted, most of them going back to their men. Most of them going back to their communities. See, when they get 100 million, it's going to Latino families. It ain't gonna be just no black girl at rocks and black girl empowerment and forget our men. No. Latino women don't think like that. They think about family. That money is gonna be evenly dispersed in families. And all J-Lo is doing is giving y'all the same smoke y'all been giving us. What about y'all? That's what she's saying. Well, you give it to black women. What about Latina? You heard her, she said Latina. Okay, yeah, we want it. What about y'all? Because we deserve it just as much as y'all got it. And guess what? The number said she's right. See, is it that black women, are y'all supposed to be the only people that get help in America? Because y'all don't even want y'all own men. I'm not saying everybody, but if y'all men get something, like if they were to give 100 million to Goldman Sachs and 100 million to black women would say, why y'all give them the same thing you give us? Y'all need to give us 200 million and give them nothing, or give us 150 and give them 50. See, Latino women, you're not gonna be able to get over them because they got families. And the same energy that y'all have given black men in the community, J-Lo has given it to sisters with Goldman Sachs. And the reality is, to be real, our people need each other. That's the reality, man. I want black women to have that money if they can get it. Because they ain't gonna give it to us. But I'd rather our black women have it if we can't get it. But at the same time, that money, if you're gonna do something, don't just let it be to uplifting you got some of y'all got sons. Some of y'all got nephews. Some of y'all got husbands. That money can be used to impact not just only women, the whole entire community. Because when black men get some, we gotta save it. If I get $100 million in the black community for black men, we're not gonna be looking at it like, oh, okay, well, we could just empower black men. No. How are we gonna help our boys? How are we gonna help our daughters? How are we gonna help our wives? That's how we gonna look at it. Because that's how the Latino community is gonna look at it. They're gonna empower their people, everybody. But in our community, only one group gotta get empowered. Everybody gotta suffer. Black women and girls. Okay, fine. Who they gonna marry then? Then you gonna complain about ain't nobody got no money for the men. Well, ain't nobody doing nothing to help the men. So the men gotta pull themselves out of everything while y'all getting all the subsidies. Come on now. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.